try this again. I started the first live and my school called. My daughter was sick, so I had to go pick her up. So I just trotted back to the house and put the horse in the trailer. So now, I'm trying to get back on. Maybe I should have waited to get on. Whoa, LT. All right, success. Well, what we're headed out to do is the other day, yesterday, the cows knocked down an hitch brace and got into the neighbor's field. I just haven't had time to go get around them yet, which they've been coming back to the feed ground every time we feed, so they're there close, but I need to go make sure there's no calves out there because they're calving and getting kicked in, and then see about fixing that fence. So that's what we're doing today. I got on live today. Oops, I gotta get my glove on. Because we reached 100,000 subscribers. So the first of the year, we decided that we wanted to start a YouTube channel and just videotape what we do every day. We got a bunch of friends and family that think what we do is cool, and we're first generation ranchers out here in Southeast Oregon. We actually did have a YouTube before we used it to sell horses. We'd post videos. So we did have like 28,000 subscribers to start the year off, but we're over 100,000 now. So thanks everybody. It took off. It's crazy, just a silly video of just something that we do all the time. But the hardest thing about trying to do a YouTube channel is remembering to videotape, or taking the time to videotape. A lot of times things happen so fast that you can't take the time to tell. You can't tell the cows and Mother Nature and everything to just stop, hold on, let me get my camera out so I can videotape this. So our house is back there. Our cows are out there. We're going to come down the road a ways and go in through a gate. So I'll just bring you guys along with while we go right through the cows. Maybe we'll catch a cow calving or something, but we'll get to trot and get down here. We got all day to do all this. So it's pretty wide open country. As you can see, it's our little guest house there. When family comes over, they stay in it. It's not much. So if you guys have any questions, I guess you can ask them on here. So yeah, I just basically got on here to say thanks to everybody. We've reached our 100,000 subscribers, which I seen other YouTube people, they post, they get that play button, but it's not just a simple, it don't look like they just give it to you. We've got to apply for it all, and it sounds like a process. So I don't know, we'll see if we go through all that to get it. I guess it's probably worth it. There's not a lot of channels, relatively speaking, that have 100,000 subscribers. Hello, Ryan, handle 9. Hopefully this is working, man. This is the first time I've tried to do something like this. So this is my horse LT. She's a pretty good horse. She's excited to get going. So yeah, we're gonna try to put together videos of just how we got started and how we got here and struggles we've gone through. Just takes time. Like I said before, we're pretty busy. It's just my wife and I and our 2 kids trying to run this thing. Right now we're calving, which luckily, as you can see, there's no snow on the ground. There was some snow this morning. Oh, there's the cow that got out. We'll have to cross down through the brush here, get this cow to move. Go on, cow. Go back where you belong. So they knocked down the fence going into the neighbors, and then there's some wire across there. And then the neighbors must have a gate that's open, because I noticed that there is some cows out on the road. Go on, girl. I don't want to cross where she did, because it's wire right there. A lot of times people would just abandon fences out here, it seems like, and they just leave the wire laying where they found it. So you got to pick a good spot to cross. Or if I could figure out how to turn this thing around, you guys can watch this cow go down the road. You can guess where I was raised. Alrighty. Guess. Yep, just horsing around. Just riding my pony across the desert. To see if we can get ahead of her and try to get this gate open. All right, glad I left that unchained, because I knew this was probably going to have to happen. There we go. Got that one back in, but to the north, I can see about a half a mile. There's cows out there. That gate closed back up again. Hello, everybody. Yep, horse riding. Hello, I don't know why you're sad. You woke up breathing this morning, there's no reason to be sad. It's always a good day to wake up. So, you guys watched the video I posted this morning of driving through the cows. It was snowing, and we had a lot of snow on the ground, and I come out to put out a line of straw. So all them cows are just kind of hanging out on that straw right now. But we're going to get up here to the gate that they've knocked down. They didn't really knock down the gate. That old railroad tie H brace broke. They just shoved it over. Here's a little baby we'll go check on. Oh, it's not a new one. This one's been around for a while. They're just taking a nap. Cute little bugger. You can see that cow's got a pair of my old jeans on her face. She's got cancer in one eye. We put some medicine in it and patched it so that it keeps the sunlight out of it. Helps it heal. No, not Tucson. If you're the same person that asked, said you can guess where I was raised. I don't think I've ever even been to Tucson. So again, just thanks to everybody for all the views and the comments and getting us to our subscribers. The wife said we should try to videotape and post everything, and figured she'd give it a year of trying this to get to where we would be monetized. And we had a video just take off the first week of January, and by the 14th of January, we had enough views or whatnot and watch hours to qualify to be monetized. So that took a lot quicker, and then you had to go through some steps that said was going to take a couple of weeks, and that only took a day. And then the next step for YouTube to check us out, they said would take a month, and that only took a day. So by the 16th of January, we were monetized. I've never been so excited in my life to make 31 cents on that day. It's just pretty wild that, I've watched people on YouTube all the time and see that they're famous or whatever and got videos and people watch them, and I never thought that that would be me. So we made it to the fence. See this brace here, that one, they get to rub it on stuff. Cows are hard on things. And you can see there's cows out over there. So I'm gonna get off real quick. We'll have to move this gate out of the way so my horse can get across. Kind of hard to do. Hold the horse, drag a gate out of the way, hold the phone, and try to read what everybody's saying. Whoa. Whoa, all right. We're back on. I don't even know if it tells you how many people are watching or whatnot. So this is the neighbors. Cows busted into the neighbors. Luckily, the neighbor doesn't have any cattle out here, so I won't have to do any sorting. Just got to go find, oh, that cow just stood up. She's probably got a baby over there. So we'll go get around these ones that are further away and try to get them back into our property. So if anybody has any questions about cows, feel free to ask. I know I try to respond to as many comments on our videos as I can, just to try to inform people. And as we get better at this, we'll get better at talking during the videos and explaining what's going on. Try to inform people of how we do things. I know everybody raises cattle a little different depending on their situation, where they live, and what kind of program they've got. I did get a new shirt. Got a sweatshirt that says Hammer Ranch. I've been advertising for that. One sweatshirt I wear all the time is for a local equipment dealership here in town. They're pretty good people. We buy most of our equipment and stuff from them. So it's not wasn't a bad sweatshirt to wear. I just got tired of looking at somebody else's name and all the pictures. I wanted to look at my own. So we went and got ourselves our own sweatshirt. So well, I can fence it. That's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get these cows back across, I'll go put my horse away, and I'm probably not going to go rebuild that H-brace today. I just don't have time. I got lots to do, but we'll put up a few T-posts on the ground and get her patched. And then when the cows are done calving, we'll kick them into a different field here in a couple of months, and then I can tear that down, and just in case I don't get it all done in a day, it'll be no big deal. Well, we're getting closer to them. I don't know how long y'all want to sit here and watch me just ride. So I'll just tell everybody thanks again. Appreciate all the support. Look forward to showing you what's going on right now. It seems like it's kind of pretty much the same thing every day of just checking on cows calving, but that's what you do. And then the springtime will be fun. We'll be parting out pairs to go different pastures and branding. And then up in the forest, we'll have to ride a lot of fence and get the fence ready for the summertime and get cows moved up to the forest. That's always fun. That's a good time up there. It's like going on vacation all the time. We go up there and camp and have a campfire and s'mores and ride our horses through the woods and look at cows and see a lot of wildlife. So I'm going to sign off here. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. I don't know how to turn it off.